Drinks, soft drinks, water, hand wash soap, disinfectant, and N95 face mask, so they can use as long as to protect us. Thank you very much.
People are supporting the government in all ways. So if he's also bringing this one to our personnel and the people in the cell, we don't have anything to say. What to say is thanks to him and thanks be to God. God bless us all.
We can now listen to Metropolitan Archbishop of Accra, Most Reverend John Bonaventure Kwofie.
This pandemic that has affected the whole of humanity. And so it's a very difficult situation for all of us to go through this period of the coronavirus. As we have heard, at the moment, there's no vaccine for sin. And so the only thing is to make sure that you don't contract this virus. And so, and especially when you talk about Ghana, the health delivery system in Ghana is not yet at that stage to support this. So I would want to emphasize that the preventive measures that government has put in place, every citizen must adhere to these preventive measures. But it's better to prevent it than to say we are going to cure it, because it's very difficult for everybody. Yeah. And so the church, what the church says is that everybody must recognize that the government, the protocols put down by the government are there to help the Ghanaian stay alive, stay healthy. And so I want to emphasize that let us all be obedient, observing these measures. Yeah.
There are a lot of people who are distraught right now because they've had to stay at home, not because they want to, but because they've been forced. Any words of encouragement for some of our people locked up in their homes and can't come out? They can't congregate as families, friends, as we are used to as a people.
Yeah. In actual fact, I think, as I mentioned, it is important for all of us to adhere to these measures. And the major thing is to stay at home. And so those, all of us are locked at home. Why? Because to go out, you never know where you're going to contract this, virus. And so it's better for us to stay at home. And so those who are held at home, let them know that it's just a measure at the moment. It's not going to be forever. So the more we obey this, the better for us. And so I want to say, don't think that you have been locked in your house, you can't do what you want to do. Don't think that. The best thing is that we all remain supportive of one another. Because if I stay at home, you stay at home, social distancing, as we talk about, if I do it not just for myself, but also for you. If you did not just for yourself, but also for me. So it's something we owe this responsibility to one another. Yeah.
What do you say to those who say this is a curse from God?
Yes, I would want us to not use that language. Why? God does not curse us. It's not the nature of God to curse human beings. God wants our good. When He created the heavens and the earth, if you read Genesis, it says everything He created, He found that it was good.
A citizen without water who called the National COVID-19 call center was surprised to learn about the man on the other end of the line, the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The caller from Kaswa had no water and called the center for help, but the recipient turned out to be his Vice President.
This is the National Information Contact Center. We are speaking to Mahmoud Bawumia. How can I help you? Yes. Kaswa. And what's your name? Anotown. Enomere area. Okay. Yes. So how can I help you? Yes. Okay. You don't have water. This is in Kaswa, Enomere area. Okay. Okay, there's no water. Bojase Road. Okay. Okay. We will look to dealing with